See you. See how you doing. Check out her legs. So like a lot of his wounds, like you can see this one, they're so fresh that they hadn't even, like they're not all completely healed. Like, that poor boy. Say hi. I'm a sweet boy. Give me more kisses. Yeah. Yeah, that good boy, huh? Hey guys. Off. Good boy. Good boy. Hi. My weight. So I'm waiting for Amazon. I'm supposed to have 2 packages delivered today. Another cot exactly like that one because Trooper has started taking over Maya's cot, which is fine. They've been cuddling up on it together, but that cot's a little too small for both of them to lay comfortably. And like Trooper doesn't understand like how to scoot over. You're eating meat. He doesn't understand how to scoot over. And so I ordered him a cot the other day, and it's supposed to be, like, he's trying to eat my nails. It's supposed to be in today and by like 9 o'clock, and I haven't seen my packages yet. And then stop trying to eat my nails. Oh my gosh. And then I also ordered him a bed for his crate. Just one of those off. Just one of those little crate beds. And so that way he has something more than just a blanket to lay on. So now that I know like he is potty trained, except you guys this morning, sorry, we just got home. So like this morning I wanted like 10 more minutes of sleep. That's it, okay? And he was whining in the crate, and like part of me is thinking, okay, he just wants out. Off. Good boy. And so I ignore him. I'm just like, 10 more minutes, I'm gonna get up, right? Because like the baby slept in, and I was sitting here thinking like, I had all of my dysautonomia testing yesterday. Like I'm tired after that tilt table test and all that, you know? And so, yeah, my bad, because I didn't listen to somebody and somebody was telling me they had to pee. I ended up cleaning up pee this morning, but that was completely my fault. Like he was telling me like, I've got to go, and I didn't want to get out of bed. So completely my fault. But he is potty trained from what I can tell. And so he will let me know. So I ordered him that bed for his crate so that he has something to lay on. What are you doing, silly Willy? Super, that good boy's, huh? Damn, a good boy. You're creeping closer and closer. I see you. Aw. He really is sweet-tempered. I mean, we'll really be able to tell as time goes by and he gets weight on, he gets healthy. We'll really see his personality start to come out, but so far he's really sweet-tempered. And he was really sweet to Liam and just was like very intrigued as far as like Liam went, but he hasn't shown any bad reaction towards the kids. But I've been taking it very, very slow with the kids too, so. Yeah, he is. He's like, attention. Austin! So he is very sweet-tempered. Look, you say hi, babe. Trooper came right up to you. Maya, shh, settle. Are you gonna pet him? We're waiting. Okay, yeah. Maya, go place. Maya's acting like she hasn't seen Austin all day, but like we definitely went out and ate. They were just playing. You missed it. They were like literally. I got a video of it. They were literally just playing. Maya really is like very muscular. Take your boots off.
I'm trying to remember this code in my head.
Okay, well, take your boots off. You're walking through on my clean floors in your nasty boots. Gross. I get the cots on Amazon. This is I think it's the Coolaroo. Yeah, this is the Coolaroo. And they're on Amazon. This size is like 28 bucks. This is the large. So this is the large cot, if that gives you an idea of size. And Maya could fit on a medium. They both could, but she wants to play. They could both fit on mediums, but I like to give them a little extra room to like really sprawl out. So the Coolaroo on Amazon. So they're easy to clean too because the material. Shh. Settle, Maya. She just got a little rough a minute ago and had to stop their play. Like he's starting to want to play, but Maya's a lot when she plays. Maya. Okay, he's going back. Maya. She's like, here, take my butt. But Maya's energy when she plays is he's so small. Maya. Maya. Plats. Shh. Wait. Ants, head down. Good girl. Maya, go place. Oh, okay. So I just have to really keep an eye on Maya because she's a lot bigger than him. And I don't want him getting too overwhelmed. And so I really try to watch his body. Maya! Sits. I really watch his body language to see like when he's kind of had enough of the play. Go place. And then like if he goes after her, I allow it. My ants! Place. Plots. Okay, see, like he's going up to her. So he's instigating. So we'll let it continue. But I have to really... Okay, Maya. Oh. Maya. Shh. That's. So I have to really watch and make sure he's not getting too overwhelmed when starting to play. Maya, foos! Ants, foos! Maya, foos! Shh. Maya, foos! Sits. Ants. Maya, sits. This is good training, though, as far as, like, training around another dog. Maya, plots. Maya, wait. Troop. Say troop. We're not really learning much, are we? Maya, wait. Trooper. Troop, troop, troop. Sit. Good boy. We're learning a little bit. So we're just doing a lot of luring right now. Maya, go place. Good girl. Maya, plots. My phone's dying. So anyway, here we go. There's that. We're still letting the leash drag. That way if I need to grab for any kind of correction, I still can. Highly advise this, you guys. Good little trick. So we haven't really worked on leash skills or anything, which is not bad on leash, but, you know, obviously, like, he pulls me to the woods, like the wood line where we go potty, and then he kind of, like, pulls back to the house. He didn't, like, drag me, but, like, he's towards the end, and we've kind of been shortening up our leash. But I'm not really too worried about leash manners right now. Like, we're working on a little bit, and I'm not letting him. I'm offering corrections when it's too much, but I'm not too worried about it right now because I'm more worried about getting him healthy, you know? So, anyway... Let me read y'all's comments. Yeah, Maya really is too much. It's right here. Good! Maya, place. He's very easy to correct. Good sit. Good boy. He's very easy to correct. Like, I do just little pop corrections. And, I mean, I'm doing it on a flat collar, if that tells you anything. A lot of dogs, you have to, like, choke chains are really good for pop corrections. And so it's all about how you use it. But he does really good on the flat collar. I'm sure we'll end up doing some type of training tool at some point. But good! Maya, go place. So this is how we learn our boundaries. So good boy. He does really good. So that's all I'm really working on with him is boundary. Is like he's not allowed on the couch. Once he's trained, I'll allow it, but he's not allowed on the couch. We're learning that our crate is box. That's where we go to eat. And so, okay, so overall, I don't know who all saw the post. So he did have hookworms and whipworms. He was heartworm free, which was a really good sign. You're such a love. His white blood cell count is double what it should be, and we're not 100% sure why. I mean, he also has not gone after my bird yet, so we'll continue to observe and see how that is. So his white blood cell count is double what it should be, and we're not 100% sure why. We're assuming overall it's just some type of infection, and so I just was able to pick these up. So he's on, they just called him in amoxicillin. So let me make sure, like, my address and crap isn't, like, on here. So, yeah, they called in amoxicillin for Trooper. There's his name. And he takes it twice a day for 10 days. And when we go back in about 3 weeks, we're going to redo his fecal, make sure his worms are gone, And then we will redo his blood work and make sure his white blood cell count is back to normal. And after that, after all that goes through, we should be able to do vaccinations. So in 3 to 4 weeks, he should be able to do a vaccine. Let me read y'all's comments. The purple booties that I got for Maya. I never had purple shoes for Maya. They were always pink. He does have bad ears. Fire iron, sadly, but he's really smart. Like, he watches everything I do. This is him. When I'm fixing his food, I didn't teach him this. Like, he is naturally like this. And that was what really surprised me, is that I'll be sitting here getting his food together because I'm doing the canned food and then I'm adding beef broth into it and like mixing it up to make it like a soup. Because the slow feeder is just not working with the wet food. Like, he's knocking it over. And so I'm making it more of like a soup, so he can't just like swallow it all down. It takes him longer to eat it because it's more of like a soup. And so while I sit here and mix it with the beef broth, he sits here like this and just waits. Like, this is him. He's very just calm. Like, he's gonna be a really good dog. Rainy day essentials, a rain jacket. That's about it. Good boy! He started digging up my rug. Well, it's not a rug, it's a mat. Boy, chopper! Yeah! Tackle boys! Tackle boy, chopper! Chopper! Good! We have not weighed him, but I'm going to assume that he's gained some weight. Good boys. Good boys. Does he look less skinny? Maybe it's because I see him every day. I don't know. You guys, do y'all remember how, like, I had bought Maya this pink rain jacket when Maya plots? Okay. I go to correct her when she gets up, but then he's trying to play, so. Shh. Maya. Ah! I've really got to watch. Maya! Maya, go place. But he keeps instigating it too. Plots. Shh. Wait. So we're just, they are sweet, but he is still, he's just skinny. And he's still a little weak. And he's still, I don't want her playing to make him feel like at some point, because everything is still so fresh, I don't want it to make him feel like he's getting attacked. Because Maya, you're a lot when she plays. But, let me read these comments. Good boy! Yeah! He really is just really smart. Okay, let me read, because I know Bailey's trying to tell me something. Maya. Oh, don't dig on it, just lay down. Maya, go place. I'm ready. Baby, were there any packages when you walked inside? Go place. I'm waiting on that other cot to get delivered and his bed for his crate. They're supposed to be in today. Crap, I gotta keep going back. Those are baby socks, but do you want to play with the toy? Maya, go place. Go place. Go place. Go place. Plots. Wait. Do you want to try to play with the toy? Let's see what we got. So here's his setup right now. And oh, I got the other Bully Make box in for this month. And I signed Maya up for this, and I guess it kind of works. Anyway, we have another hard chew toy, another treat dispenser, and this thing's tough. This is like an interactive play toy, and then we got a bunch of treats So I pay extra for the extra stuff every month in the Bully Mink box. But this is the one I got in today for. It's the Halloween themed one. Okay, so we have a bunch of dog toys. Let me try this. Kitty. Yeah. Kitty. You want a toy? He's got one in there, but I haven't seen him play with it yet. Maya and like her 100 pieces of rope. Choop! Come on! He seemed to like that sock. Yeah, there you go! No? Okay. Troop, troop! He says, I found bed. Yeah. There you go. You want that? Really, get it. Get it, Trooper. Come on, Troop, troop. Get it. What is this? Yeah. That's a toy. Ready? You want that? Go get it. Maya's coming. Maya's like, toy? Did I hear sits? Go get it. She's so much, y'all. Oh.
Higher than athlete, you gotta remember.
I know. So this is where I've really got to... Maya! She's just playing, but still. This is where I really keep an eye. Because she plays. She gets really talkative when she plays, but she's not being away. But she plays really hard. And so this is where I've really got to keep an eye on him. Because I don't know how he's going to act towards toys. That's not a toy. Don't chew on that. This is a bed. Is he in your pretty pink bed, Maya? And she's just like, I'm playing. Okay, I keep forgetting to read all y'all's comments. There we go. Oh my gosh. Maya. Ah! Enough. So this is where I'm going to come in. Let me just remove the toys from the picture for now. Just because we're getting a little worked up. Which he could very well just be talkative right now. Trying to play. But at the same time, this could very well be overwhelming him. Just a little bit. So. We're always going to play it safe rather than sorry when it comes to slowly integrating him into home life, with toys, with play. We're always going to be safe rather than sorry. Oh, thank you, Amanda. Like, other than like my stack of laundry I really need to do. But I got the kids' rooms done too. Yeah, that's how Maya is. She forgets. She's trained.
Hey, baby.
Yeah.
Are you on Wi-Fi?
Yes, but I'm on a live, so I need my Wi-Fi. I don't have a P.O. box. I do want to get one, though. Maya. They're trying. Okay, I gotta keep trying to keep up with these comments here. He's definitely more alert. But yeah, that pink rain jacket that I bought Maya, I lost it for like a year. I'm not even kidding. I lost it for a freaking year. And then I found it when we moved from the other house. I had put it in a bag and put it on a shelf at the old house when we moved there and forgot about it. Maya! Maya! Shh. Okay. So, anyway, I found it when we moved. And it fits her perfect now. Bye, baby. They're trying. She really is. She loves having a dog friend. But again, he stays in the kennel, in the crate most of the day, unless I'm able to, like, actively supervise him. And so we're taking it slow. He's got her ear. Okay. I was like, are you going to, like, go for a minute? He just, like, he grabbed her ear and was like, I'm just going to hold on here. Mine's like my butt. He's about 8 months old. He did. He was like, I'm going to get her ear. I mean, he hasn't seen the snakes. I don't think he's noticed the turtle. He hasn't bothered the tortoises, which are over there. And he hasn't bothered the birds. He's looked at them. He hasn't bothered them. Maya doesn't really get jealous like that. She just wants attention too, and she wants to play. The cards, we'll do them at some point. Well, you know, Maya, here's the thing. Wolfpack said that his hackles aren't standing up, so that's a good sign. Here's the thing. Hackles standing on dog isn't always a for sure sign of aggression or things like that. Because Maya, when she plays and gets excited, her hackles stand straight up. So that is a good, like, if you don't know dogs or the individual dog, that is always a good sign to look for. But it's not always 100%, because with Maya, she's the friendliest dog in the world, but when she plays, her hackles go straight up in the air. Like, not every single time, but a lot of times. Like, I'll have to get a video of it next time it does it. But she gets really excited and happy and plays, and her hackles go straight up. So, it depends. That's a good thing to look at in general if you're not sure about the dog. But it's not always a for sure, like, oh, that dog's being aggressive or mean. So, every dog's different. And Maya just decides, I'm going to throw my hackles up. It's so funny. Maria, she keeps putting her butt in his face because Maya is only like 1.5 years old herself. And so she's still very puppy-like. And, see, that's it. Right there. Plouts. So, that's what we've been watching. Where he just starts getting a little overwhelmed because Maya's a lot. Now, he didn't do anything wrong here, but I am going to go ahead and separate and give that command. So all he's doing, he wasn't being bad. He was not being aggressive just then. He was not being mean. He was not being bad. He was just saying he'd had enough. So we have to keep in mind that dogs can only communicate in so many ways. And so when this situation, he wasn't being aggressive. He was just saying, I've had enough. So that is, no, he had a flea pill. I actually need to give him his heartworm pill. But, yeah, so just like a lot of people, like, think, oh, like, a dog growling or barking or whatever is immediately aggression, and it's not, because they can only communicate so many ways. So that was Trooper's communication of, okay, I can't do this anymore. I'm overwhelmed. This is too much. And so Maya, being Maya, won't stop, though, because you're too much. Oh, yeah. You can't just, like, determine, like, one thing about a dog and then assume that's aggression or good girl Maya. She just tucked herself away in timeout. So you can't just assume that one thing is, like, oh, well, hackles is aggression, or, oh, a growl is aggression, or you can't even say a tail wag is playful. So there's so many different factors that go into, just because a dog's tail is up and wagging doesn't mean it's a good type of tail wag. So there's different types of tail wags. There's dominant tail wags. There are playful tail wags. There are even more aggressive type tail wags. So you really just have to learn the dog and go from there. And so it's a big thing about dog body language. You have to calculate so many things in. So this was the first time that he had gotten to the point where he let out I've had enough, because I've always stopped it before that, but I wanted to see kind of like how much he could take. And so I just let him kind of go. And that was about how much he could take, which is about roughly what I was thinking anyway. So, yeah. Troopers pills. So this is the slow feeder, and this I'm going to use when we go to kibble with him, but because the wet food sticks in it. I've been he's up to half a can of wet food at a time now, and so he eats half a can at a time. I mix it with beef broth, so it's more like a soup, and I just dropped his pill in it earlier for his antibiotics, and he was so focused on eating the food, he just swallowed the pill. But yeah, cheese is a good way to do it. That's how I used to do it with Maya, but Maya just eats everything I hand her now. Yeah, she is. She's like, I'll excuse myself. Bye, Fire Iron. I didn't say anything about Harley. I'm going to grab this heartworm pill, though. So here's Maya's Yup harness. We've got other gear coming in. This handle that came with it is way too long. This I've just got attached. Ignore the floppy one. I just attached it the other day. But there's her Yup harness. And then I actually talked to them. They're in the middle of making my pink handles. And so we got some pink handles. And this is her little Cozy Canine Creations. This is her dog snood. It goes, like, it covers her neck and her ears. Pink dog snood for winter. That's my toboggan. How many do I have left? Okay, I have 2 left. I just gave Maya hers. So my vet, anyway, what I was trying to say is that me and the vet, since he's heartworm free, me and the vet were talking about putting him on a heartworm medicine. And my vet asked, Maya's weight and what she was on. And I bought Maya's 6 months ago, and it's the 26 to 50 pound dog. And so he's exactly at 30 pounds. So what the vet said is, since I've already got some, just to give him one of Maya's. That way, because 6 months from now, he may be more than 50 pounds. And so, stop. He might be more than 50 pounds. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy a pack of, a pack of 6 at a time, and it'll be a 3-month supply for both dogs, because I've got 1 more left. So it'll be a 3-month supply for both dogs. And then when he gets up to size, because Maya's not going to be on these forever either. So when he gets up to size, because the vet thinks he might end up actually he could possibly be over 50 pounds. Maya, go lay down. So I'm going to get her out of the way so he doesn't feel away. Go. Make her go under the bed. When he gets up to size and we know roughly what his weight's going to be, we'll start buying separate. Hi, here's his heartworm pill. Come here, Troop Troop. Okay, so he's mouthy about food, so I just close my hand. So I'm teaching, because when I go to give him a treat, he really wants to mouth at my hand. So I don't want him to mouth too much. So he's got to learn to just take it out of my hand. That was better, because the first time he about took my fingers off. And say, I want to keep my fingers. There we go! You got heartworm medicine now. Yeah, anxious toe wax too. I don't have any more. That wasn't really a treat. That was medicine, but it tastes like a treat, don't it? Yeah. I did not see your question. It's just my joints, that's all. It's just my wrist brace. Service dog training for tachycardia, scent training. He is over the diarrhea, Ryan. He is over the diarrhea. I need to throw this away. What are you doing? Stop staring at me like that. He's like, you got more? Oh my God, Riley. I'm so glad he's okay, though. Kiddos are asleep. Well, he is still an intact male, so he has not been fixed. I mean, the vet, we're also discussing this. So let's say I keep him, okay? let's say I keep him. I will not be getting him fixed until he is at least 2 years old. And the vet thinks that's a good game plan because with him still having his junk, those hormones will help him pop back a lot better. Like then, like instead of like us getting him fixed like in 3 to 6 months, if we just wait. And Maya's spayed, so there may never be a reason to even get him fixed. And honestly, there's really no reason to get a dog fixed unless, you know, trying to keep him from procreating. But my dogs don't run loose. So let's say I keep him, there's a very good chance I may just not ever get him fixed. But as far as right now, he would not be fixed until at least after 2. That way, those hormones can help him grow properly. And then I also ordered some growth stuff, like supplements and stuff, on Amazon earlier. I was talking with some friends of mine, and then just trying to figure out like the best way to put healthy weight and muscle back on him. And so I have some people that I actually know really well, and they use Bully Make. And they think Bully Make's really good. So I bought the Bully Make. One's like a just healthy weight gain, just for like weight gain. And the other one is Muscle Mass Builder. And the Muscle Mass Builder is a tablet, and the weight gain's like a liquid. I think that I just like mix into his food. And so we're going to give him those. Once they come in, we'll start giving those to him every day. And so that'll help him start putting on not just healthy weight, but healthy muscle too, because he's skin and bones. And so we'll get those supplements in him. And when they come in, which I spent like $50 on just the 2 things, but when they come in, we should start seeing a really good improvement as far as his weight gain should start really showing. Like he should get weight on him a lot quicker with that stuff. Ariana, this brace is very minimal because I have another one that goes up higher up my arm and it's more stabilizing. This one's very minimal, so this one works good for my wrist. It still hurts though. So sorry about your grandma. Manuel, I'm not sure. You might, I mean, you can always bring him to a vet if you're worried about it. Rescued and gets to keep his berries. He gets to keep his berries right now. And the vet agreed with me because me and her were on the phone for like, literally, it was like 21 minutes. When she called me to give me his lab results, we were just going over like our overall like game plan with him. And she was like, I think he's going to be your foster fill. And I was like, he might be right. But we were talking about these nuts and how, you know, I was like, he's still intact. So what I'm thinking is maybe not getting him fixed at all, or at least waiting until he's after 2. And I was like, because I know like those hormones can help with growth. And she was like, yeah, I think that would probably be the best plan. And you know how vets usually are. They're usually very much like, oh no, fix your dog, fix the dog, fix the dog. But Maya's spayed. There's really, which I wouldn't have spayed her until she was at least 2 if she had not already been spayed when I got her. But she is spayed, so we're not worried about it there. And then, yeah, I feel like I'm going to have 3 dogs because I already paid for my puppy. And, yeah, we'll see. We will see. You're just figuring out how to, like, figure out life, aren't you, bud? He's a cute little nugget. What's funny? Ariana, yeah. I don't know if the future puppy's going to be a boy or a girl. Let's say the future puppy is a girl. There's ways to keep dogs from breeding. You can have a house full of intact dogs and still not let them breed. So let's say I do get a girl. There's no reason why I shouldn't be able to house 2 dogs that are intact of this different genders and not be able to keep them from breeding. So it's all about responsibility. I know, back to, but it's all about responsibility. So a puppy, like obviously puppy would be crated while it's young. As it grows, he may always be crated until, I don't know, indefinitely. We're going to say he's going to stay indefinitely crated when I'm not able to actively watch him. Like if we're not home, he'll always be crated. Puppy will probably end up crated too because I feel like that's just safer. Depending on what I do with puppy, we'll see. But anyway, so like he will always be crated when I'm not home. So let's say puppy's a girl. Puppy goes in, I can literally put a diaper on Puppy and keep him from being able to get her, or just supervise them and not be stupid and let accidents happen. Accidents can be avoided, and people that say, oh, it was an accident, I can highly guarantee that it probably wasn't an accident. That's just what they're trying to tell people. They were either really, really freaking careless, or part of them wanted puppies and they just wanted to tell everybody it was an accident. He really does love that bed. It's Maya's bed, but he's kind of jacked it right now. No, so the pit bull puppies, it looked like it was a false pregnancy, or like the sacs didn't develop properly. And so basically the pregnancy just never like took hold. And so it happens. And so they're going to have to rebreed her when she goes back into heat. So it'll probably be like June when we have puppies. So we're waiting for her to go back in heat, because I'm pretty sure this is going to be her last litter that she has. I don't think he's going to breed her again after she has this last litter. And so, yeah, it'll be a while. It gives me plenty of time to get him where I need him to be health-wise. And look at that tail. Look at that tail, Trooper. Get him where I need him health-wise and get him trained. Mods, I make the mods. Yeah, like it's very simple, and I keep them separate. Brooke, the puppy, is probably going to be sports, but I mean, I feel like I might be able to do that with him too. I don't know. We'll have to see how like his personality ends up overall. I'll handle it, you know? I don't have names. He has adopted me. We're just going to keep saying that we're going to get him healthy. So as far as Liam goes, I brought Liam in here and the initial introduction, because he's met my brother Cadence too. And that good boy, Maya. Good boy, Trooper. He met my brother Cadence. Maya just like grabbed hold of the leash. He met my brother Cadence, and he was really good with my brother Cadence. But Liam's a lot smaller than Cadence, right? So we just did slow introduction. We came in, he stays crated, and we just like kind of stand here and talk. And I just watch his reaction while I stand here and talk with a person. And so being the kids, and his tail just starts thumping, and he just starts getting excited. And so what I would have Liam do is I just had Liam like kind of come and stand like right here. And so he was just sniffing, wasn't showing any bad reaction. Because, again, we're talking small kids, right? So some dogs don't like small kids. So I was being very careful. Maya, Platts. Shh. Platts. Platts. Leave it. You're asking for it, Trooper. So, yeah. And then I had Liam after I had observed that, and I realized, okay, we're not showing any bad signs, any stress signs. Like, he just wants to say hi. I had Liam back up to about where I am now. And then I got Trooper out on the leash, and then let Trooper, I told Liam what to do. I just told Liam to stand there and not lift his hand, not do anything. And I'd also used Maya to demonstrate to Liam that we were only going to go, this is the only way we were going to pet Trooper. We were not going to come over his head, but we were going to do like this. And so when Liam just stood there and Trooper came up to Liam and sniffed Liam. And when I was like, okay, Liam, you can pet him. Just remember what I showed you. And Liam was really good about it. Of course, Liam, after a moment, leaned down and hugged Trooper. And I was immediately like, nope, we're not doing that. And he stopped. Because which Trooper didn't react bad. But Liam was like standing right here and like leaned over like this and just like hugged Trooper like that. And, but you know. Platts. So yeah, that's about it. But he's good with the kids. He is trying to get her going, but we're not doing that again right now. He's already told me that he was overwhelmed, and so we're not gonna get back into that. Not tonight. Maya hasn't tried sports. I really like Shetson. That seems really fun. Liam is 5. 3-day, 3-week, 3-month rule, huh? What you talk about, Wolfpack? He does love Atlas, but again, boundaries. So he's allowed, like when I'm holding Atlas, he's very intrigued with Atlas. And so he's allowed to like come up with Atlas's little foot dangling and he'll kind of like sniff it. But boundaries. Just like when Atlas was born, Maya was not allowed near Atlas except like occasional. And now Maya's really good with him. So we learn boundaries before we really get to interact with the baby. That way we respect the baby. He's definitely a pit bull mix at the very least. Part of me kind of feels like he might be full-blooded pit bull. I don't know. He has a very pitty face. He's at the very least, I'm trying to get her going. He's at the very least pit bull mix. I think I'm going to do a DNA test on him. Yeah, it's just how skinny he is. But again, he's like 8 months old. So he's like, I got here, but now I don't know what to do. Shh. I don't think GSD. I really feel like, I don't know. We'll find out. He's definitely like, and it's funny because Maya has got Staffordshire Terrier in her too, which is basically a pit bull. And when you compare, like, she's got a lot of German Shepherd in her too, though. So like her snout's longer, but it's funny because when they're side by side, you can kind of like see how like Maya's face is a little fatter. Like she's got like kind of like the cheekbones of the pit bull, but that's like about it. And then she's got like more the nose of a shepherd. Watch him have no pit bull, but like look at his face. The vet kind of thinks he might be a pit bull mix too. And so we'll see. But yeah, watch him have like no pit bull and him just like have that pit bull face. Maya, get off the leash. So anyway, I'm gonna hop off here, you guys. I just want to give you guys an update. He just tackled her. That went from 0 to 100 really quick. He was just laying there on the bed and he was like, I'm gonna go get her. And launched himself. Look at that. He's really starting to settle in. Oh. This is how I want the play interaction to really go right now. Because like this, Maya is not... This is a very submissive and vulnerable position. And so Maya is not going to be able to... It's not going to come off wrong to Trooper. He just laid on her. Whereas like if she's over him and jumping on him, shh, it could come off away. And he could get more overwhelmed. Plots. I think I might do a DNA test, yeah. He's just like a boy. Look at that tail wags. Oh my gosh, look at that tail wags. Oh. Taco boys, yeah. Taco boys. Come here. Troop, 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 troop. Troop, 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 troop. Troop, troop. Yeah, good. Nice. Taco boys. That's Ubers. That's Uber. Trooper, that's my armpit and my deodorant. You don't want that. I know. Mine really is cold-blooded killer. Yeah, that's Trooper too. He's learning his name slow. Yeah, so... It's more like he'll come to his name a little bit, like we're getting there, but I've noticed he's more hesitant about coming up to me when I'm standing up, but if I drop to his level, he's immediately like, yeah, and he comes up. So that's more of still kind of like that fearful and nervousness where we're still trying to settle in and we're still unsure and still scared, like what's going to happen, you know? So. Oh my gosh, right back at her. He's like a boys. He's like a boys. You're stepping on your leash. Yeah, it's gonna change. He'll be a completely different dog in 2 weeks. Ha! Yeah. Yeah, Troop Troop. That's my phone, Trooper. Trooper. Maya. Oh, Trooper! Stop! Oh my gosh. Oh, oh my gosh, Maya, back up. Oh, that's trash. There's nothing in there. No, that's trash. Trooper! Trash. Oh, the goo, what's it doing? What? It's not there no more. Where'd it go? Wait. Oh, die. He likes it when I'm on his level. I've noticed he gets really happy when I come down to the floor. Duper! Ow! 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 Yeah! Shh, Maya, he just bit his tail. He's eating. Yeah. Trooper's got love like whoa. Oh. Trooper! Maya, shh. Look at your ass. Stop. It's a good boy. Yeah. What's up? Key. Instigator. What are y'all doing? Maya. Maya, back up. Plots. That was such a shitty backup, dude. Super. Hey. Yeah. Where you going? Where's it going? We'll check some stuff out. Yeah, so. Good, Wolfpack. That's awesome. Trooper! Yeah! It's a good boy! Yeah! My plots. Hi, Troop. Bye, Troop. Helping pause, that's awesome. Yeah, she really has. He's definitely coming out of his shell. Troop. Yeah! Good boy! My mom, they came by today. My mom and my aunt. And so my mom, she got to see him. And like in person, you know, for the first time. And the first thing my mom said when she saw him was that, like, she was like, Dominique, you really are doing a good thing. And can we low-key, like, just see the fact that this wall needs to be fixed and the landlord hasn't done it yet? It was like that when we moved in. It wasn't my dog's, but it just needs, like, a new, like, the frame right here, because the people that lived here before, I guess, had animals, and it got torn up. It just needs a new, like, little piece. I might just go to the store and pick something up myself, because it's really bothering me. I don't. Okay, so here's a pro training tip, because I can't talk. When you get a new dog, or you're training a dog, or you're unsure about a dog, rescue dog, whatever, leave the leash on and let them just drag it, because good boy, little corrections, I have control. If something happens, if he's getting into something, I can pick up this leash, do a little pop correction, and correct any kind of unwanted behaviors. Get control back if, I don't know, let's say for whatever reason he went after Maya, or something, like, it gets control, and it's the best way to continue to apply what boundaries are. So Trooper is learning boundaries. So when he goes up to the trash can, I can pick up the leash and just offer a little small pop correction. And we're doing very, very gentle corrections, because he really doesn't need anything hard. He might need something harder as his confidence grows. But right now, he's really good with just little bitty pressure like that. Good boy. All I did was close my hand on the leash. And so it gives control, and it allows you to train and start offering boundaries and let the dog know that they're not going to be able to just do what they want and get away with it. So, training pro tip. That's not a toy. You can't eat that. My phone died. I am back. I apologize. Yeah, I tried to yell, my phone died. But it died. So anyway, this is one thing I love about iPhones, because in the past, if my phone had died, like when I had Androids, when my phone would die and like I'd come back on, like I would have to start a new live stream. This iPhone is so great about that, because even if it dies, I can hook it right back up, as long as like I haven't tried like duration. I've always done it like really quick, like hurry up, plug up my phone, and then like cut it back on and go straight to YouTube. And I just have to hit go live again, and it'll tell me to resume. And I used to not be able to do that. So we are back. Anyway, I went ahead and put him back in his crate while I was waiting for my phone to cut back on. So that was enough for now. I might let him back out later if the stuff gets delivered from Amazon like it's supposed to. But he's back up right now. The ghost. So yeah, I know my phone's on charge. I don't think I'm gonna be able to show you guys. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to get over there to the crate for you guys to be able to see. Because the moment I unplug my phone, it's gonna die. So anyway, he's back in the crate. So yeah, anyway, I'm gonna hop off of here, and just wanted to let you guys have that trooper update. Anyway, I love you all, and I will keep you guys updated on his progress. And so good things, guys, good things. So anyway, I love you all.